Hi, thank you for tuning to It's a Lifestyle. I'm your host, Rachel. So today we're going to do an i-lipo procedure. The reason why I'm doing this is after the 90-day water fasting inspired by Dr. Sebi. As you know, I stopped at day 60. With losing so much weight, you often have loose skin. So I am here at um, the i-lipo place, and I'm going to walk you in and show you everything that I'm doing. So this medical procedure that I'm doing is located in Dothan. I'm going to show you what the office looks like. Oh, walking.
Yeah, because I just ate you know how you just don't feel good? Like I hadn't done it to myself in 2 weeks. But I went to the gym Friday night and Saturday. So I'm doing it today. Hey girl. Hey. You like just go on to house and just kick her out of the way. She can move on over. Don't worry about her. Hey ladies. Let me get your folder back here.
Exceptional premium clean tech.
Let me see.
There you go. Have a seat. You're good.
It's like
Playing.
Oh, just bring the whole.
Yeah, so she can be quiet.
So you guys are gonna So your goal is 120?
For me, not, I don't know about Chanel.
I just want to lose 30 pounds, and I'm at about flexing between 190 and 200. So I really want to be at like 170 if I had to put a
Okay.
number on it.
So your goal is 126?
20.
120.
Yes.
wow.
Mhm.
It's blue.
Well, have an analogy to orange juice is not a bad thing because orange juice is one of the most acidic foods you can actually put in your mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But eat the orange and it's a different story.
Wow.
Yeah. Once you pasteurize it, kill it, and you get all that sugar bottled up in that juice altogether, it's one of the worst things for you. Actually, it's interesting. They
Okay.
tout it as a health food.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Right.
Place. What?
Mm-mm-mm.
Place. Dog.
Your stress level.
Okay.
Your stress level's a 10.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
All right. So let's establish something first. Most. So what do you think the cause of most
What's it? Dog.
most overweight conditions are? What do you think?
Stress.
Probably stress. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then diet. Mm-hmm.
What's
Yeah. So you got that right. Most people, they don't get the priority. Number one cause is stress because stress dictates what you eat and how you eat, whether or not you're motivated to exercise or not, right?
Mm.
Whether or not you're going to sleep well or not, which is going to help your hormones rest and regenerate.
Place.
So stress is the number one cause. And what do most people do instead of taking care of their stress when they
They
try to
eat.
lose weight?
They eat.
They try to eat and exercise, right? They try to change their diet and exercise. And what happens after a while?
They don't
Get fat.
succeed.
They don't succeed, right? Because they haven't addressed the cause, the root
Right.
issue. Now, when we're talking about stress, there are other patterns, subconscious patterns, right? Does anyone stress eat? You guys stress eat? Do you do any of that?
too much stress ate.
I probably do. I'm not quite sure though. I probably do.
Yeah.
She
You know,
eats stress snacks.
yeah. Stress
She gets a
snacks,
Dr.
stress
Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the other thing, there's a component to stress, in particular to weight and stress, where we use weight as a protective mechanism. It's a way to guard ourselves sometimes from people, from relationships, so there's this subconscious component to, weight. We put the weight on in order to kind of ward certain people or situations off. So it's a protective mechanism in a lot of cases. A lot of times it's thyroid, in which case we do a thyroid workup. And when we look at thyroid, we don't just look at TSH. We look at a complete thyroid workup, because TSH, they say that TSH, just TSH, the one test that most doctors run. Number one is stress. What's number two?
Diet and
That's right. Diet. Yeah. So my mom's in the hospital, and it's interesting because the nurses, I watch the nurses, and I see some of the docs too, but the nurses seem to be worse than some of the...
oh Lord.
They'll get like M&Ms, a soda pop, and a chip. And that'll be their... And I'm thinking, and I even say something to them. I say that, I'm like, do you realize that like probably 50 to 90% of these patients in here are here because of their diet?
Right.
And as a nurse, they're... So what's number three?
Exercise.
Number three is structural, life energy. In other words, the spinal cord, the spinal system, is
Come on, Ava. Ava.
Here. You're gonna get pop in a second. Come on, Mama.
What's up, baby girl? It's okay. Just let her take her time. We're all good.
Hold your phone.
Hands up, straight. I know this is kind of cheesy, whatever. Just put your hands on your head and breathe in and out. You don't want to suck your stomach in, but you don't want to hold it out. Does that make sense? The only reason we're doing this is so that I get the same measurement before and after. We're just shifting your body weight the same. That's all. I like to let patients measure themselves, but then it's not accurate. So, most of my patients, I've only had one that hasn't, but most of my patients get results the very first time. I had one patient that added an inch. It happened to me last week. It was not the very first time. I was like, whoa! But she came back and she lost this time. I couldn't believe she came back. Okay, you're at 39. This line is underneath it. Where's your chart? Okay, I'm gonna write on my hand. Did you leave your chart over there with the doctor, or did you bring it back?
We brought it back. It should be on the counter.
I'm sure you gave me me. That's okay. I think I dropped that. Don't even know where that cap was. This one is 42, and that's the bottom. Okay. All right, you crawl up on the bed. I know, it just kind of does that. Sorry. She's so good.
Oh. She was nothing like this over at the doctor's office.
Hey, well, good. He deserves that. He's actually so amazing with kids.
Try to get this off so I can...
Oh yeah, these are gonna have to go. Listen, now I'm not putting my hand in your pants. Alright, so these go on your bikini line, but as much up and down as you can get them.
Okay, so let me take my pants off. I want some shorts just in case I need to take my pants off.
Most people just stick them inside their pants.
Okay.
Here, if you want to cover up, you can. If you want to take your pants off, you can. I mean, most people just stick them inside their pants.
Okay.
But if they're not straight up and down enough, it won't work. So you don't have to worry about it. It'll tell us and I'll tell you to straighten it. See, it's not like you can get it wrong.
At the bikini line?
Yeah, well, you don't like to shave. I'm assuming you don't like to shave there. I don't like to shave there. Yeah, and what those do is those stimulate. You have about 210 lymph nodes under here. And they stimulate your lymph nodes so that you will get rid of fat cells. Actually, I'm going to do this up here. We can place these different places. Like, place one towards a love handle. But we can't do different areas like the legs and the abdomen. But we can do different areas like the side towards the back, like that when you're coming in for different treatment lines. But right now we're just going to target your stomach. It's going to be for 10 minutes. Usually about 6 to 8 minutes it's done its job. But we do 2 10-minute sessions. Just be sure. No, but we're going to do that. I'm going to do it down too. Yeah, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to do it lower. Yeah. This is the one that's got the 36 holes. No, I'm going to do one more lower. I promise. Yeah, this is for the top.
It's at 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Let's see if it's on the right. And you might feel like a warming sensation. But, do you need anything else to drink?
I can take another bottle of water.
Okay.
It'll
I'll
help.
get you one. Would you like one also?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'll put this little table over here. Usually I ask if someone wants the light on, but I'm sure you do.
I should have brought my eye mask.
Oh, that would be smart.
Okay.
I do feel, when she put it on, I did feel the warming sensation. It did not hurt. It actually feels like you have on a heating pad, but not crunk all the way up. So.
So you have to drink water with this procedure. This is our second bottle of water. It just helps flush the fat out your system. And you have to do exercise after this procedure as well.
So on the lower part of the belly, you can feel the heat a lot more than on the top. I don't know if it's because it's more fat down there or what, but it's a lot more prominent at the bottom than it is up here at the top.
One for my master and one for my day.
Okay, honey. Just because I love you. Yeah, you're very welcome. Y'all want more water?
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not complaining. No, I will take it every day, drink it up. See, I lost an inch right there. Oh yeah, you're gonna be feeling good today. I'm 41. Was it 46 the first time?
I can't remember. But it was her shirt was underneath the thing when you did it just now.
Just stand here, let's do it. Because I didn't write it on my hand. So when I went out there, I thought it was 46, but it might have been 42. That would be a lot more believable than if you lose in 5 inches. I wouldn't believe you would lose 5 inches. I would believe you'd lose 1. Thank you for telling me that. That makes a lot more sense too. Yeah, 41. And then it was 42. Because you can't lose 5 inches at one time. That's just crazy. You must wear it well. It just doesn't look like it. Have 31 here. I'm lining it underneath it. And this is over your jeans, but that's okay. We'll just do it over your jeans again. We're gonna get the most of the muffin we can get. 36. 36.
Do you want me to pull it down more then? So
No, it's fine. As long as I get it over your jeans when I do it afterwards.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to be fake. Like, we're not trying to trick you into thinking you lost 2 inches.
Mm-hmm.
It's real. You know, does that make any sense?
Yes.
So, and that's why I was glad you told me on the back of her when I was on the top.
Mhm.
And I hadn't done it before. So just hop on over here. On it. And you'll put these and on your bikini line. As
Right here?
mm-hmm,
Okay.
in your panties, in your undies, but as vertical as you
Like right
can.
here?
Yes, as nice up and down as you can. If for some reason it's not positioned correctly, it won't work. So you don't have to worry.
So it lets you know if I got it in the wrong place?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it will work. Yeah, it's smart. It's a very smart machine. Okay, I'm gonna lift up. Sorry. Okay, we'll have to get this back up because I gotta do skin contact. I know you like to keep it covered up. I'm the same way, girl. You are reminding me of myself. It's so funny. It's like if it's covered up, it's not there, right? You look little bitty. Now, did you put it all on at once, or has it been over several years?
At once. That's what actually started my YouTube channel. I started it's a 90-day water fasting, inspired by Dr. Sabi, but I'm only going up to 60 days though. I haven't been eating. Come this Wednesday, it'll be 60 days. So I lost.
You haven't been eating?
I lost 23 pounds in the first day 21.
And she drinks water
And
daily.
I drank a gallon of water every day.
Girl, are you kidding?
You see it on my YouTube channel. When you see it, you'll see how much.
Are you taking any appetite suppressants?
How
do you sustain yourself?
I just take vitamins.
I mean, you get hungry. I guess after you get into ketosis or whatever,
Yeah.
start like the 3rd day or something.
It
Are
just
you not
burns the
hungry?
fat.
You're not hungry today.
No, I was hungry the other day. I had to eat because I got so sick, but not as far as because I was hungry.
Girl.
Yeah, I was just like nauseous and couldn't talk, and it was just too much. So
How much weight have you lost?
I'm gonna weigh myself actually on Wednesday, and I'll let you know. But in day 21, I had lost 23 pounds.
Honey.
Did you tell this to Dr. Z? Honey. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome.
And you'll see it, like if you see my before and after pictures from day before I started and then to day 23, totally different person.
Are you serious?
Totally different person.
So that's why you have this here, and you're like, I'm a different person. I want this gone too.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes really, really
Yeah,
good
I just
sense.
posted that video and I got 600 views already. Yeah.
Girl. Okay, now who is the person that made you did it after Doctor Who?
Sabi.
I don't know who that is though.
I didn't know who he was at all, but he's the person who he states that all diseases come from mucus, and he was talking about what vitamins and herbs and supplements you're supposed to take, and how
like the diseases come from us.
yeah, having too much.
It's in our minds.
From the meats and type of foods that we have.
The food we're putting into our bodies,
Right.
the consumption. Okay.
Creates a lot of mucus, and that's where these diseases are coming from. And he was showing how like when he did the water fast, that he didn't have diabetes anymore. He went back and got tested. That was another reason I was borderline diabetic.
Yeah, you said
And
that.
I'm gonna get tested this week to see if I cleared it out. You know, getting rid of the toxins in my body.
And what's his name, Dr. Who?
Sebi, S-E-B-I.
S-E-B-I.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna be looking at that. That is so awesome, and you've really been doing it.
Yes, you'll see if you look at my name, Rachel Binger, on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then you'll go on there and you'll see it, because I think I said day 21 on that one.
Yeah.
And you'll see the before and after pictures, and then I have a video.
Do you just feel great?
In the beginning I did. Later on it just like, I'm gonna do a video this week about how it just got so bad. But I've been having like a lot of complications as far as like, the other day I couldn't get up and walk on Saturday, like, cause I take apple cider vinegar too.
Oh my God, I'm fixing to start that today.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna mix it with my workout partner. She's one of my patients. Is how I met her. I'm gonna mix it with ginger root. I'm gonna get ginger root and boil water and like steep it like tea, and then mix a teaspoon of the apple cider vinegar with that, so it's not so strong.
Right. Yeah.
And she can do it that way, because otherwise I think I would regurgitate. I think I would throw up instantly.
Yeah, the taste is horrible. I usually do it sometimes with juice to make it so it's not so bad. But
I would think you gotta start eating.
yeah, I am. This is my last week. I can't do it no more. Like, I'm gonna let the viewers
Like,
know.
I feel like telling Dr. Zloty, because he needs to talk to you about eating. Like, seriously, just like I'm worried about you, you know? But I understand what you're saying. You know what you're doing.
Right.
Dr. Z-E...
Oh, S-E-B-I. Sebi.
I'm going to put that on your charge, too. Because he could ask you these questions. It's not my responsibility to tell him. I'm going to worry about you. Be praying for you.
Okay.
I want you to feel good. You know?
So how are you currently feeling with the pads on?
I don't feel it at all. Like you said, you felt warm. I don't feel anything.
Okay, maybe because she was talking to you.
Okay, let me see.
I'm saying like the transition is probably because she was talking to you, you didn't feel it. But okay.
So I'm starting to feel the warmth now. It took about a couple of minutes before I felt it. So I feel it in the targeted areas now. Did she do that?
Huck.
Oh my gosh. I think she just stopped it.
Wait.
Hey, bub.
Oh.
Just
Hi. Easy. Now right here, it's going to say you lost an inch there.
Well, I just went to the bathroom. That's why I asked her, should I have...
And just an end of the game, it said you didn't lose anything there. So, that, and you still lost there. So 2 inches.
At the bottom and one here?
No, one at the bottom and one here.
Okay. So after I use the bathroom, okay.
Now before, it was just 0. No, it was 2.
0 and 2.
0 and 2. Then it was 1 and 2.
31 and 34.
No, that was 32. Hold on. I don't have your chart in here.
I think it was 31 and 36, yeah.
Honey, that's 32. It's right there.
Okay. That's the before? That's the after?
Yeah. I mean, it's not exactly 32. You see what I'm talking about? It's like a little more. But look, now to get to 33 is way over here.
Right. Okay.
Using the bathroom help. I mean, that's just water weight.
Right.
But that's what it's doing. I mean, because honestly, the first time I measured you, you hadn't used the bathroom at all, and it had busted up those fat cells, but it hadn't gone out of you.
Right.
It's got. That's why you drink that water and flush it on out.
Okay. So
Because it's got to come out, and it busted them up. But like those raisins, the water was still in your system, I guess.
okay.
I need to get more patience to get the bathroom before I measure them again. I do. I'm learning something.
Okay.
Because your results are a lot better.
Yeah.
A lot better. An inch more at the top, and then 2 inches more at the bottom.
Right. Well, that's 3. I beat you, Chanel.
Unless we had done you after you went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Should we do you
Right.
again? I don't know.
So if I continue drinking more water, more will just keep.
Yeah, we'll
rinsing
keep
out?
flushing it out.
Okay.
Just think about it like a bath.
Okay.
We just busted 2,000 calories
Right.
and all those fat cells. So you want to flush as many of them out as you can. You don't want to leave any of them in
Take
there.
measurement too. Keep taking water and see if it keeps how much it takes off as I do it.
Yeah. It's gonna take off.
All
It's gonna
right.
keep taking off. Thank you, ladies.
My
Thank you.
lipo experience.
Okay, well, during the ILipo, I felt, well, yeah, she did upper abdomen and then lower abdomen, and then on the sides, and it was 10-minute interval each. I felt a warming sensation on both, and then when you got to the lower part of my abdomen, it was a more intense heat because I'm assuming because I have more fat there. Yeah, it was fine. I was able to go to sleep during the session. She said I was supposed to feel more energy afterwards. I had just got off a night shift, so I was tired anyways, but I do have more energy now during the week. Yeah, that's really it.
Okay, they made in their ad, they're dealing with the cellulite, the busting up of the fat, and then it was a self-analysis. Do you feel like they honored that ad, or it was overhyped to persuade you to come in? You're getting so many things for $99.
Yeah, I do feel like that. It was like any other ad. You know, they do over persuade, oversell something. I didn't see where we did anything with a cellulite reduction because, I mean, we just didn't. We did the busting of the fat with the ILipo, and with the analysis for the doctor, it was, I'm thinking based on the ad, I think it's going to be like a real self-analysis, but it wasn't a self-analysis. It was more like the doctor telling me what you need to do.
Okay, when you mean like self-analysis, you're talking about like urine and blood work?
Yeah, BMI, weighing you out, seeing like what you specifically need to do to get to a better body. I didn't see that, but he did say that he would do if we come back, sign up for it. I don't know if it's like a different fee, probably so. He would do some type of program made for you. So it's kind of like him telling you what you should do and then saying, hey, if you come back and see me, you know, we can get this stuff situated.
Okay, after the one ILipo session, do you feel as if you notice any physical changes or visual changes? I know she said you lost 2 inches. Like in the ads that you saw, the one session was visible of the people losing a lot of inches, which made you want to do the ILipo session. Do you feel like you saw visual changes, or it was just based on the measurements she told you?
She said it was an inch from the top and an inch from the bottom, which equals 2 inches in total. My stomach does look like on the side, it looks a little smaller. It seemed a little smaller. But she also said to drink more water and, you know, do some more exercising, which also makes you lose weight in itself. But she told me since I'm 21, I'm young, and that if I do one session and start eating right and exercising, that it'll lower, you know, I'll start seeing better results because I'm younger.
Would you do another ILipo session?
Probably not. I'm just going to eat right, work out, and see my results. Yeah, this is really, I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to do to lose the weight.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, tell us about your ILipo experience.
Yes, during the ILipo, the first time when she put the probes at the top part, I didn't feel anything. It's when she got to the lower part of my abdomen, it started to have a warm sensation, like it was heating up, like a very warm heating pad, like you really felt it. But it wasn't pain, it was just
uncomfortable, but you can tolerate it. So she did the 20 minutes at the upper part and the 20 minutes at the bottom and the side. I lost a total of 3 inches. I didn't visually see the 3 inches. I only went based on her measurements, but I did notice later on that my pant size, they were very loose later on that night.
So in the ad, they mentioned 3 things. They mentioned the i-lipo itself. They mentioned the cellulite reduction, and the self-analysis. So tell me what your thoughts on that are.
Okay, I what persuaded us to go was that you get 3 things for $99. So I was like, okay, that brought us in. They didn't deal with anything that dealt with cellulite. It's only changing the fat from the size of a grape size to a size of a raisin. And with the self-analysis, I had that in the video earlier. It's 4 paperworks that they have you fill out, and you're actually doing your own self-analysis. And what the doctor does is he looks at those paperworks, and he uses that to talk about the 3 things he probably was going to talk about anyway, which were the 3 main reasons why people keep the weight on, which dealt with exercise, stress, and what you eat. I thought when the self-analysis, my opinion or assumption would be is that he was going to draw blood and take urine, and that wasn't the case. So I felt I don't want to say bamboozled because it could have been just me assuming, but I felt like that would be more of a self-analysis as far as figuring out why I'm having a hard time losing weight, not me filling out documentation and then you telling me something that is a general statement for everyone.
Do you feel like you'll do i-lipo again?
No, I think this was a jump start for 3 inches that I needed to get off. The program that I'm on, they're doing the 90-day water fasting and using the apple cider vinegar, is doing very well. I just wanted to do the experience for YouTube, give people some education about the program, and there are other alternatives out there on how you can lose weight. So it was more for my YouTube channel and education and doing a jump start. But the programs that I'm using are very successful, and people can see that if you go to It's a Lifestyle YouTube channel, and you'll see in my previous videos how well I've done.
In your 90-day water fast?
In my 90-day water fast, and inspired by Dr. Sabi.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to let us know about the i-lipo experience or i-lipo period? Some educational factors?
The thing is, there was no pain. There's no downtime. Like, you can do this during your lunch, after work. You don't have to worry about, okay, you have to be in bed for a couple of days. This was like an in and out session. They do recommend that you do 10 sessions in total, which is about $1,000.
At the location we were at?
At the location we were at, which is in Dothan, Alabama. But we did the 99 special, the one-time event. And no, I would not continue to do it because I feel like it's cheaper for me to do with just ingesting the water and the apple cider vinegar, exercising, and eating correctly.
Alrighty.